There is a moment in life when you finally understand a difficult truth. Nobody is coming to build your future for you. People may support you, guide you, encourage you, or believe in you, but the responsibility for your life ultimately belongs to you. And that realization can feel uncomfortable. But it can also be the beginning of real transformation. You do not become stronger when everything is easy. You become stronger when life challenges you and you decide not to quit. The difficult seasons, the lonely nights, the failures, and the moments when nobody understands your vision can become the very experiences that shape your character. Think of a tree. Its strength does not come from avoiding storms. Its roots grow deeper because the wind forces them to hold tighter to the ground. Human beings can grow the same way. Every challenge can either become an excuse or become training. Instead of constantly asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" That simple change in perspective can transform the way you experience life. Failure can teach you. Rejection can redirect you. Disappointment can reveal your weaknesses. Difficult experiences can show you what needs to change. Pain does not automatically make you stronger, but how you respond to pain can. One of the biggest enemies of personal growth is comfort. Comfort tells you to stay where you are. Tells you to wait for tomorrow, wait for motivation, and wait until everything feels right. But tomorrow can easily become next month, next year, or an entire lifetime. The person you want to become is not created through motivation alone. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is what keeps you moving when motivation disappears. Discipline means keeping the promises you make to yourself. Every time you do what you said you would do, you strengthen your trust in yourself. Every time you repeatedly break those promises, that trust becomes weaker. That is why your relationship with yourself matters so much. Ask yourself, if you could meet the person you will become 5 years from now, would that person be grateful for the choices you are making today? Would they thank you for learning instead of wasting time? For working when nobody was watching? For taking care of your mind and body? For refusing to surrender when progress was slow? Your future is being built through today's decisions. Success rarely arrives as one dramatic event. Most of the time it is created quietly through ordinary actions repeated for a long time. Reading when nobody is watching. Practicing a skill after work. Saving money instead of spending it impulsively. Exercising when you would rather stay in bed. Choosing progress over distraction. These actions may seem insignificant today, but their effects accumulate. Your daily routine is a preview of your future. Look at your habits and you will discover the direction your life is moving. Every choice is like a vote for the person you are becoming. Eventually, enough votes create an identity. You do not become confident by waiting for confidence. You become confident by doing difficult things and collecting evidence that you can handle them. Confidence grows when you prove to yourself that you can survive discomfort, solve problems, recover from mistakes, and keep moving forward. This is why you should not be afraid of difficult situations. Some of them are opportunities to discover abilities you did not know you had. Growth also requires leaving behind old versions of yourself. Maybe you were once someone who made excuses. Maybe you waited for approval. Maybe you blamed circumstances or constantly compared yourself with others. You do not have to remain that person. Your past may explain where you came from, but it does not have to decide where you are going. There will be seasons when walking alone is necessary. That does not mean rejecting everyone. It means creating enough quiet to hear your own thoughts. The world is full of opinions. Everyone has advice about what you should do, but not everyone understands your goals, your struggles, or your reasons. Learn to listen, but also learn to think for yourself. Some of the most important work you will ever do happens without an audience. Nobody may see you improving your skills. Nobody may notice the sacrifices you are making. Nobody may celebrate the small victories. Do it anyway. Your progress does not need applause to be real. There will also be periods when you work hard but see very little progress. Do not confuse invisible progress with no progress. A seed spends a long time developing beneath the soil before anything appears above it. During that hidden period, roots are forming. Your life can have the same seasons. You may be learning, practicing, failing, adjusting, and improving without seeing immediate results. That does not mean your effort is wasted. Keep planting, keep learning, keep building, The biggest mistake is quitting because the harvest has not arrived yet. Remember that responsibility is not a punishment. It is power. When you blame everyone else, you give away your ability to change. When you accept responsibility, you begin asking better questions. What can I improve? What skill can I develop? What action can I take today? Those questions move you from helplessness toward action. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can work on controlling your response. Two people can experience the same setback and create completely different futures. One may see the setback as the end, another may see it as information and search for a new direction. The event matters, but your interpretation matters too. Train your mind. If you constantly practice fear, fear becomes familiar. If you practice courage, courage becomes easier. If you practice discipline, discipline becomes stronger. Every day, you are training something. The question is, what are you training? Are you training yourself to quit when things become uncomfortable? Or are you training yourself to continue? Are you training yourself to complain? Or are you training yourself to find solutions? Are you becoming dependent on motivation? Or are you becoming someone who can act without feeling ready? One of the greatest forms of freedom is becoming someone you can depend on. You want to reach a point where uncertainty does not destroy you because you trust yourself to figure things out. That strength is not created overnight. It is built through hundreds of small decisions. Start small. Keep one promise to yourself today. Learn something. Finish something you started. Remove one distraction. Take one step toward your goal. Then repeat it tomorrow. You do not need to transform your entire life in one day. You need to make better choices consistently. Your future is not created by what you wish for. It is created by what you repeatedly do. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for everyone to believe in you. Stop waiting until you feel completely confident. Start with what you have. Learn as you go. Improve as you learn. Let action create the confidence you are waiting for. There will be difficult days. There will be setbacks. There will be moments when quitting feels easier. Keep going. Not because the road is guaranteed to be successful, but because becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable is already valuable. One day, you will look back and realize that the quiet work mattered. The mornings nobody saw mattered. The sacrifices nobody noticed mattered. The failures you survived mattered. The discipline you practiced mattered. And the person you built in silence became the foundation of everything else. So choose growth over comfort. Choose discipline over excuses. Choose courage over fear. Choose action over endless planning. You have no control over how quickly the world notices your progress. But you do control whether you keep building. Your future is waiting for the person you are willing to become. So begin today. Take responsibility. Keep your promises. Build your skills. Strengthen your mind. Protect your time. Learn from your failures. And when nobody is cheering for you, keep moving anyway. Because when you learn to build yourself in silence, eventually your life will become the proof that you never needed permission to become stronger.